Welcome to another My Two Good Hands video. Hey, we're out here working on the Jeep again, and it's hard to see, but right here, you say Wrangler, and we said, hey, that would still look nice on there. And you can kind of see it, because remember, we didn't pull any of the stickers off. We wrapped right over them. So we did buy the sticker, so let's show you the sticker, and let's get going. Okay, we bought a genuine Mopar part. You can see we ordered two. We actually got three, so that's cool, in case we make a mistake. They are all together, so we do have to cut them apart. I don't know if we can get this sticker off of here. Easier to see where we cut them apart if we take this off. Yep, that's off. Okay. Now we can come in here and cut these into pieces. So all we're doing is cutting them apart. Easy as pie. Now, what we're going to want to do is line this up. We're going to try to line up the R, and the R lines up there. W lines up there. Okay, so it does look like it's an exact fit, so that's good. So now what we're going to do, we're going to come in and clean the surface. Rubbing alcohol, isopropyl alcohol. We're going to go and we're going to wipe this area down because we got a flag for there. What we're going to put on next, and we're going to go wipe the other side. What we're going to do is we're going to apply blue tape to our sticker just across the top. But just like this. Now we can come in here. We're going to make sure this is dry and the alcohol's all dried. It looks like it has, so we're good there. What you want to do is look real close and get your R lined up with your R really well. Make sure your W lined up with your W really well. What we're going to do is we're going to actually take the blue tape, we're going to pull it off the ends here so that the W is exposed and so the R is exposed. Just like this. Now we can take the W and place the W right over the W, the R right over the R. We can do some double checking here. And once we have that where we think we want it, we can push our blue tape up against there. And now you can come look and compare if you really think you're in the right spot. Once you believe you're in the right spot, easy as flipping this up. Should be able to peel the two parts. Just like that. And then start in the middle, kind of rub it down, work your way towards the outside, work your way towards the other end. Once you got that down, if you've got one of those squeegees from doing your wrap, you can use that. If not, just give it a good push. I'm going to get, I'm just going to use the roll of tape here. Take off our blue tape. Make sure we got our Wrangler rubbed down real nice. Once you're sure you're rubbed down real nice, you take the white part and peel it. Peel it slowly to make sure your letters stay on your Jeep. And there you go. That looks really nice. And if you look really close, we did basically follow exactly where the old name was. So that worked out really nice. And you can see what it looks like. We'll do the other sides, and then we'll be back and show you what it looks like. So now we're on to our green Jeep. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to clean this with alcohol, both sides. And then we've got some really cool things we found on Amazon. These are actually aluminum. And we got flags. One thing when you put a flag on, you want to make sure that the blue is always to the front of the vehicle, the star area. In other words, that is incorrect. This is correct. So this one is going to go here. This one's going to go on the other side. You go somewhere right here so we can clean that good. I'm back with our dry towel. Get all the little fuzzies or whatever off. We'll get these on and then we'll clean it again. But it's pretty clean. So what we're going to do here is we're going to put it halfway between the Sport and the Jeep top. So that is 5 inches. So we're at 2.5. And we're going to center it this way. So we're going to center it this way and top to bottom. So this way is easy to figure out because you can see where the E is in Jeep, and you can see you're about 5 inches here, so 2.5, 2.5 right over. That's good. Coming up this way, got about 1.25 inches, about 1.5 inches, so we are a little bit high. About 1 3/8 inches. 1 3/8 inches. Okay, so that's pretty good. You want to make sure you're square. So you can come here. We can see the red line's at 7. The red line is 7 and let's say 1/8. Here it is 7 1/4. So it's got to go down just a little bit here. That's 7 1/8. 7 1/8. So that's about perfect right there. What we're going to do is we're going to tear off a couple pieces of tape. Tape it here. Tape it over here. Once we tape it like this, we can flip it up like this and try to peel this sticky on here. And then we can just take this and fold it back down the other way like that. And we can just kind of push it on there real nice. It could be removable, but might be difficult. But here we go. Now it's just a matter of doing the same thing on the other side, and then we'll come in and we'll kind of clean the dirt we got on there off. Throw a little wax. So let's get the wax. We'll throw a little wax on this side. We'll go work on the other side. That's all we need to do. We'll let that dry. So after our replenishment of our wax is dried, we'll come in and we'll wipe it off. And there you go. We now have our patriotic American flag on the side of our Jeep on both sides. Like I said, it's aluminum. The white part on the flag is actually aluminum. The blue area is painted blue. The red's painted red. We're going to go work on the other Jeep, TJ, the one with the wrap, and show you that one. So our wrapped Wrangler is a little different because it didn't say Sport and everything up here, so we don't have to center. So what we've elected to do is we think it looks best here, centered over the Jeep and lined up with the hinge, not up in this zone or anything. So we're going to work on that. We got to get our tape peeled loose here. Get a couple pieces of blue tape. Whoop. This tape's getting old. We did already wipe this down with alcohol earlier. So now what we're going to do is we're going to place this about lined up where we think it should be. And we're going to put a couple pieces of tape up like this. Up like this. And then we're going to double check it with a tape measure. So we've got out there. So we're a little bit to the rear. So we are going to come a little bit forward. I'm going to come down there. So that's pretty good at this side. What we have to do, we have to find a point to measure from. We're going to measure from the seam up here down to here, and it looks like 4 inches and 4 inches, so we are straight. But it looks like here we are 3 3/4, and here we are 3, and here we are 3. So we're actually a little bit low. So we need to come up a little bit, like right there. We can take these loose and redo them. And then we can come in here, and again we can measure from here to here is 4. No, well, it's actually 3 7/8. Here we are 3 7/8, and here we are. Let's see, we're still at about 4, so we're a little low in the front. So we're gonna move the front up just a little bit. Now we're gonna come in and measure it again. 7/8, 7/8, and we look pretty lined up with a hinge. So at this point, we can take this and flip it up this way. Peel the sticky, we hope. The sticky didn't peel as nice as the metal ones. That's okay. And once we get it here, we're just going to push it down real good. If you want, you get a rag, push on it. I'm just kind of pushing on the edges here. Make sure they're good and stout. There you go. Got all these stickers off of Amazon. Easy to do. Use the links down below to help support the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe to My Two Good Hands. This will conclude the video on dressing up both of the Jeeps with some flags. Be patriotic. Be a Jeeper. Think Jeep. Catch you in another video.